My name is Andi Rodriguez, and I am a longtime ardent supporter of the Contemporary Blue Star. So many artists have so much to share, and there's not always opportunity. I think that the Contemporary Blue Star provides opportunity to artists to show their work, to tell their stories, and I think that again creates opportunity for us to see our own stories. It is always so invigorating when I come in. There are pieces of beauty, things that make me think. There's a saying that an artist's work is only half complete until he engages with the person who's viewing the art, and that's when a dialogue begins.
So Andi came into our life through my work at Hemisphere. Andi, if you've never met her, you will love her the minute she starts talking. She is exuberant and full of energy and life and happiness.
I just feel like she's just a really bright light within San Antonio. She brightens every room that she's in. She's always like happy and bubbly and talking about all the wonderful things that are happening in San Antonio. And I think specifically within downtown as well. And then recently she's been working on placing beautiful art in public places in downtown San Antonio. So you'll see huge murals. I just love that she makes like micro spaces like rooms beautiful, but also like macro spaces like big, beautiful murals for everybody to see.
I think that we will never become a city of great art until we can be a city that has an appetite for art. And so you have to cultivate that appetite. You have to have exposure and connection. So what I do is I go around and talk to people about private building owners about incorporating art into the exterior of their buildings, into their windows, on their facades or whatever. And the idea of putting art out in the public realm is really powerful and so critical because not everybody feels, like they have a place in the contemporary. And so the first step is to feel comfortable with art. Creating a way that there's a bridge, come on in, like you can do this.
The program is called Central Art Everywhere, and just the way being right next to those pieces of art, it just enlivens the space. It adds to the fun and the creativity of the event. So yeah, we love supporting anything that she does.
This is what it's all about. Finding things that you like, finding things that you're not so crazy about, but you can never have that sense of discernment unless you're exposed to it. And so once you have art and people have connected with it through its beauty, through its story, maybe it's just through that particular artist. But once you've created that bridge, then you can come in and then you are at home at a place like the Contemporary. You can really feel like you're part of an art community. And there really is a place for everyone.
To us, Andi has deeper ingrained us into what is happening at Contemporary and Blue Star. And as you know, San Antonio can be a small world, but she's very well connected within the arts community. And those introductions that she gives us to artists give us a preview into some of the folks that have contributed to the success of the Contemporary Blue Star.
Yeah, I mean, it makes complete sense that she would be honored as an art champion for San Antonio, considering all the art that she's put up in our downtown area, considering that she's a part of Central San Antonio and trying to beautify our city. And
I think without Andi, we would not have or not feel this deep connection that we do with Contemporary Blue Star. And I think because of Andi's ability to bring her light into other people's worlds, that she's really uplifted the entire notion of what is the Contemporary Blue Star, more than just the events, more than just the galleries and the exhibits, but really the life that it exudes throughout San Antonio.
This idea of contemporary art is sometimes mystifying to some people, and that's one thing that the Contemporary does so well, is to bring people in and demystify it. I think that this idea of expression is critical to who we are today. It creates trust, creates community. I love the way that the Contemporary Blue Star connects with the community, not only through art, but through what they do, the activities, the way it's always so welcoming. There's no judgment when you come to the Contemporary. It's, here we are, a big warm embrace. That's one thing the Contemporary Blue Star does so beautifully.